It's night. Hey everybody. We are out of work and it's not 11 p.m., which is fantastic. Pierre, hi. I'm out of work. Not out of work. Hi Michael. I have so much work to do, but I'm out of my place. How are you? How was your day? My day was like satisfying. Bethy! Look where we are. How are you? How are you, Michael? Oh, run. There's the Flatiron. You can't really see it, but in a minute, sister mine, we are going to be able to see the Empire State Building. So hold on. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. There it is. 110. Almost 111. It's in, the colors are white today. The other day they were like purple. And another day they were blue. And one day I looked out and they were doing all sorts of, they're washing the planters. Look at that. Stuff that happens at night that you never knew about. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I'm so glad you did. How are you doing? How's your mama? Mamacita Carmelita. How's your mama, Bethy? It's so hard when somebody's sick. She is. Okay, good. I'm working. One of my coworkers has pneumonia, which is really dangerous for someone at that age. She's in her late 70s, I guess. But I spoke with her today and she didn't sound that bad, so she's on the mend. Yeah, she's on the mend. Although they say you have to get an x-ray after the round of antibiotics just to make sure it's all gone. Hey, 77. Hey, Whit. Well, hi. How are you? So exciting. It's warm enough for me to walk. That's why I'm kind of jazzed up. Look, he's taking a serious picture on a tripod of the Empire State Building. Look, I'm taking a picture of the person taking a picture. How are you, 77? How are you, Will? Hey. Hey, we're the monkeys. I have not. I had some tuna fish and a slice of gluten-free bread and an apple. Last day, kindergarten on Monday. How come they get so much time off? I don't ever remember getting any time off as a kid. I got time off at the holidays, but I've stopped trying to send things to people in college because the minute I get around to sending it, they're on break. I'm like, what? You mean you have a break again? Easter. Do you guys have Greek Easter there? Because I know that one was later because I worked with a lady who's Greek. Oh my gosh, this kind of plant used to be a big one outside of the place I grew up. See? It makes these like thingies. Easter holiday's 2 weeks. Wow. Hey, Mav. We didn't get that growing up. Didn't get that kind of holiday. But I guess they gave Christmas off, so that's a Christian holiday. Hey, GB. I actually have like a whole little list of things. Rhode Island in October. Let's see, I was in Rhode Island at a baby shower. Get a pizza. What do I have at home to eat? I ate some, I made some beef and pesto, and there's this gluten-free pasta that's like black bean pasta. So it was all very yummy. Look at that kitchen place. I haven't taken you guys home in a long time like this. So I'm just on the subway. Bethy, are you getting knocked out? Oh, okay. Have a great night. Sleep well. I know it's late for you guys. Look at that little heart-shaped tea coddler. Is that what they're called? And the little kitty tray for it. Okay, sleep well. Have a sweet dream. I had a really weird dream this morning trying to wake up. It was like I was at someone's wedding or something, but I was in my pajamas. And I missed the dinner. Okay, have a good night. Look, this pink place hasn't found a tenant yet. They might consider painting. They might get a tenant if they painted it white. But I guess every tenant comes in and does their own thing. So what's the point in spending money, I guess? Here's my favorite. This is Kaiser Boulangerie. Look at this stuff. Oh, I actually, now that I've been working so many hours, I've gotten, so I don't care anymore. I'm just eating whatever. I'm gaining all my weight back. But now that it's nice out, I can walk and maybe start doing my bike rides. Take a bike ride to the west side, which I didn't go use my bike but twice last year. But believe it or not, I've already used it once this year because I had to run down to the Bowery. No, Delancey. Remember that movie Crossing Delancey? That's actually a street near me. And my eyeglass place is on that street called Triangle. And I needed to go pick up my contact lenses super fast. Hey, Super. So I pulled my bike out and I started riding it, and all the tires were flat. My cat's good. Sidewalk seating? Not yet. It's still a little windy. But some places have. Hey, how are you, Super? Here are the pillows. I keep telling people they should just make pillows. They sell for so much money. $80 for a pillow, something crazy. Hi, Monica. Some pillows are even more than that. I can't figure out why. It's just 2 pieces of fabric. This is a nice furniture store. A lot of real estate. Look at all those chairs. I guess restaurants need chairs. And I guess these are sculptures? I don't know what they are. Maybe they're salt and pepper shakers. Oh no, you know what? They're candlestick holders. Candle holders. Candlesticks. Candlestick doesn't seem like a whole word by itself. Hey, John. But it is. So those are candlesticks, I guess. And here's Beecher's, where they make cheese in the back. I've shown you guys a million times. They're for candles, yeah. Oh, he needs a light on his bike. That's against the rules. You need a light and a bell. Hi, how are you? Who's there? John? Hi. Here's Beecher's. Sometimes I walk in there, but right now they're probably serving dinner, so I'll just walk down to show you the cheese guys. Yeah, see, they're serving dinner in there. They have a restaurant. But here's the cheesemakers. Look, the window is all foggy because it's different in there, humidity-wise. And here's the cheesemen. See, they have big vats of cheese that they're making. If I stood on this fire hydrant, I could show you, but I already got hurt once by a fire hydrant outside of Beecher's, so hey, style. So I'm not going to. But if it's daylight, I'll walk you in there sometime again. But it's so funny to see a place actually, like a manufacturing place right in Manhattan. See? All in the back there is the manufacturing. It's glass walled, and then around it are all these tables for people to eat dinner in. Yum. I am hungry. Oops. This is kind of a new place. Want to be my new friend? We got a lot of common. Do you guys know that song? We could sing. It goes, I think I'll keep loving you when I'm 65. We got a language all our two, we don't need to describe. Every time you call on me, I drop what I do. You are my best friend and we got some shit to shoot. It's great. It's by Sophie Tucker. Who's there? Hi, Lincoln. Who's cute voice? That's me just singing away. But the song is called Sophie by Sophie Tucker. Oh, here's the ABC windows, which are quite spectacular. I haven't shown them to you since it was last warm out, which was the fall. But they're very inventive, and they change them like frequently enough that you're always like, who is in charge of these? Because they're really good at figuring out something new to put up. ABC carpet. They have carpets in there. Hey, Bosker. Yucky. Oh, ice overnight. I know. I walked to work this morning and I'm walking home. Look, see, ABC is so full of stuff. So whoever puts those windows together has a lot to pick from. There's like several floors like this. It's just on and on and on. And I can't really bring you in there because they get mad if you film for some reason. Which I'm like, excuse me, you're getting free publicity here. Look, see, if he saw me filming, he'd probably yell at me. But it's a kind of store where there's like 100 million thousand things. So whoever does the windows gets to pick from a really wide palette of things to make these windows. And then they're always different. Hey, Aaron. And always interesting. There's the subway down there. Here's a butterfly one. Who's snobby? I know. I can't actually even go into stores like this because there's so much. At Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh my gosh, Lincoln. That is so great. Hey, Abdallah. So this is a butterfly themed set. Oh, there's the subway. And here's one that's really like mystical. Yeah, I don't know. Macy's is, I was going to say, that's the other store I have trouble going in. Hey, Burke, I could have told you where to go shopping. But I mostly was thinking you were going to hang out in my neighborhood. That's why I kept telling you stuff down there. But I don't go to Macy's because there's too much stuff. And I get a little bit panicked when I'm on like several floors up. And I know how far it is to the exit. Had to laugh. I didn't need anything for sure. Well, for example, if I'm going to go shopping for shoes, it's down here at DSW. And if I'm going to shop for clothing, I go to Lord & Taylor for the sale rack because they have really nice clothes. And the store is like set up so that you just go to one spot for each thing. You know, if you want evening gowns, it's in one place. It's not like in 25 different places. Was with others, wanted to... Honestly, it's really hard to visit with other people. That's why I travel alone. Because when I want to do what I want to do, I want to do it. But I think you guys sounded like you guys had fun, and I'm so glad you caught the bus. Because I don't know what the line was like when you finally got there. But I'm glad you're at the front of the line. Hey, Duke. Did the line go back to the escalators? Hey, Maxim. We have flowers, you guys. Where do I go for my lingerie? Michael. It was great. I'm so glad. Yeah, because when you show up to a line like that and you're at the end, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get a seat. It's very panic making. I think the first time I took that bus, I was at the back of the line. 2 lines. Yeah, they probably split it. One to Syracuse and one to Rochester. I mean, they only sell the tickets that they have bus seats for, so you know you're going to get a seat, but it was a surreal night. Oh, I bet, because you saw the show and then raced to the bus station. This is Union Square, for anybody that doesn't know it. It's a big park that's historic for protests, gathering, protests of unions. That's why they call it, hi Handy, that's why they call it Union Square. And they still gather here when they're going to do protests. What are they yelling about? We're just going to walk by. A burlesque artist. Michael. Listen. Oh, yum. They're selling cookies. Protest Jane's long hours. Yeah, I protest them too. I'm starting to get, this morning, that's why I was like, I couldn't get out of bed. And I was having these long, weird dreams because I just haven't had enough sleep. But the deadlines are not going away. I did meet one of them, or I finished one that has to go through a bunch of different reviews, and then I have to get it back and fix it and then send it again. But at least it's out of my hands for the moment, so that was very good. And the long hours are difficult, but you get money for them, so it's an exchange of my life energy for money. Isn't that sad? Look at that red one. That's going to be pretty. It's going to be a whole bush full of red flowers. Oh my gosh, they took out all the foliage here. I wonder what they're going to do. That's new. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. Here's a copper thing of this whole park. Look, it's 1872. It shows the whole park. There's the fountain in the middle, 1842. What fountain? 14th Street. Guess there used to be a fountain. It's not there anymore. James Fountain. That's weird. There's not one anymore. Alright, let's see. We can walk up here. It says park closes midnight to 6 a.m. No smoking in the park. People are so concerned with smoking. If they were concerned about sugar, I would understand it. But it's a selective outrage on health problems. I can't show you that daffodil, but it's pretty. This is the dog run. People come bring their little doggies to play with other little doggies and hope the other little doggies don't bite your doggie. Right now there's just one little doggie over there. 2. There's a big one. Hey, Sess. Here comes another one. Oh, and up here is where in Union Square everybody does stuff. They do little performances. Hey, Michael. Hey, Evo. That's kind of cool. He's doing some martial art kicking or stretching. And people just come here and sit. It's getting warm enough to do that. When it's really warm, you won't find any spot on these seats ready. All these stairs will be filled up with people sitting and doing performances out here, skateboarding. Hey, Moose. He's doing lots of kicking. I used to study martial arts. Oh, look. There's Burlington is good for clothing and DSW is for shoes. So Lincoln, next time if anybody you're with wants to shop for either things, clothes or shoes, don't go to Macy's. If you want to shop for stuff for the house, I would go to like Century 21 maybe. No, they have clothes really. Household goods, I'd go to Kmart really. If you're looking at price points, hey Michael, that's probably the best place for household stuff. You can live in New York and not spend a lot of money if you know what to spend your money on and where to go shopping. Oh, she has flowers. Where's good for woolly hats? I don't know. Hats are funny. You don't see too many. You could go to like TJ Maxx, but in New York, if it's not the season, it won't be out. You'll have trouble finding a hat. Here's chocolate for the bald by the bald man. It's a chocolate restaurant. Got a year's worth of shopping in that Macy's store. Oh, I just can't take it. You're braver than me. What I like about Macy's, I don't know if you got to the top floor. They have those old wooden escalators still. Oh, here's another Kaiser. Maison Kaiser. Wow, lemon meringue tart. That looks so good, you guys. I should buy that for work tomorrow. Adiago. Apricot pistachio tart. Flourless pavlova. Mochaccino. Hey Rin. Quiche Lorraine. Something to look forward to. Pistachio eclair. Why are things so tasty, you guys? Chocolate cake. Lemon meringue. I will take one of each, right? Cardinal. This is what I really love, are these almond croissants. These are almost like they have them in France. I've never found anywhere else that gets close. Ham and cheese croissants. Oh, what do I have at home to eat? I have eggs. Oh wait, where do I want to go? I have to cross over. I have to go into the CVS on Astor Place. I have a little list of things I need. So I don't want to forget it. I get home and I'm like, oh, I need coffee and half and half prescription cat food at home. The cat has now not been eating the prescription stuff anymore. He's eating this stuff that's like 4-ingredient food because he stopped eating everything else, and I had to spend $800 and something mushrooms and have a mushroom omelet. Oh, it's not a bad idea. I can make eggs, and I have one of those little things. Whole Foods makes this little thing of feta cheese and olives, and it's so good. So I have that. I have bean chips with hummus. So I don't really need to buy anything but coffee and half. But the minute I walk into Whole Foods, I'm going to end up buying other things too. But they're the only ones who will have organic coffee and organic half, so kind of have to go there. Workout clothes. I just got a thing in the mail that gives me 10 free days at Crunch, which is an exercise place. Eating hot Italian sausage, mac and cheese and peas. Sounds like a song. Mac and cheese and peas. All of that sounds delicious, but it's so many ingredients. The way I cook is like one or two things. That's it, because I'm just too tired. We have people kissing. I remember I had a boyfriend come here from France, and he was like, "But there are no lovers in New York," because he just didn't see too many people up against the wall making out. Less than my cat. Yes, exactly. He has 3-4. You're funny. He has like 3-4 ingredients. I have 1 or 2. That is so funny. Is that normal? You don't really see too much kissing in the street here, but in France you did. At least when I was there. People just making out. Here you see people say, kiss hello and kiss goodbye, but they don't stand there like making out. Not too much. But I don't know, things change. Maybe France is not like that anymore. It's a long time ago I lived there. Ça fait longtemps. Tellement longtemps depuis que j'habitais en France. Here's a cobbler. There's not too many cobblers left because what happens is people just go buy a whole new shoe rather than bothering getting it fixed. And like for me, when I spend $30 on a pair of shoes, there's not a whole lot of sense in spending like $20 to get them rehealed. So I'm guilty of the disposable kind of shoe. When I used to buy shoes for $300 a piece, you bang sure I would get them reshoed, but a $30 pair of shoes isn't worth spending the money on. Sole and potatoes, what's that? These are the costume shops. There's a Gothic one and there's a Halloween shop right next to each other. Here's the Halloween one. Oh no, this is still Gothic. I don't mind the chainmail ones. I always really wanted a Mithra suit. Remember from Lord of the Rings? A Mithra vest, whatever Mithril. Can't remember exactly what they were called, but they had these things they'd put on and they couldn't get killed through them at the cobblers. Hey, AY. Now it's been long time since you first talked about it. I don't know what you're talking about with the cobblers anymore. Since the cobblers and now I've seen all sorts of. It was a shoe joke. I never get jokes, even if they were connected, the beginning and the end. Hey, Deflection, I didn't see you join in. Hi, how are you today? That's where I was this morning, delivering the post office to bringing my rent. I'm glad to hear that. I've been walking today. It's good. When you spend 15 hours a day at a computer, you just want to run down the street. I've been good, thanks. I had a semi-satisfying day. Last night at 8, I delivered the second piece of something I've been working 15 hours a day on, so today I got to go back to work. That's more my speed of work, which might be really boring to other people, but it's very satisfying to me. Yay, hi! Hearts and smiles. Here, dim sum. Now, if I were going to eat anywhere in Michael, I would come in here and eat in here. But look, there's always a line. It's so good. They have a standing bar. But when this place opened, see, you can stand at the standing bar. There's room up there. See there in the far back? If I wanted to eat, I could go stand up and eat. But if you want to sit, look at how packed it is. Hi! It was packed from the minute they opened. And because there's no other dim sum on this side of town, the other one I know is in the West Village. And it's so tasty. I really should just go in there and eat right now. But financially conservative as I try to be, it's better if I go home and eat the food. I'm already going to spend $30 or $40 in the next hour just I need Q-tips. This is a noodle place. It's also always packed, and they have a line when you want to get in that place. Before they open, there's a line that forms. Do they do what? I'm sorry. I just looked down and missed that. What did you say? Do they what? Oh, anyway, if a restaurant opens up and it's really busy from the beginning, you know it's good food. Hi, Arnon. There are people that put things on these things, and then there are sort of crazy people who run around scraping them all off for no reason except they find it offensive that people are covering things. Do they deliver? Oh, no, I don't think so. Plus, it's too far away, and then it wouldn't be super piping hot. So, it's good food, though. I went in there once just to stand up and eat. Here's a place that's always empty, and I'm always wondering how they can pay so much rent on such giant space just selling salad. But I guess that's the first time I even saw people in there. And now another one opened up right next door. It's so funny. That one's a coffee place. Hey, Lincoln, and here is our Jeff Koons bunny. That's made of metal. Nobody goes there anymore, can't get in. Hey, FX. All right, I'm coming up to the CVS. Hey, Samuel. If I go in there with the phone, I can't talk. I'll just go in there so Samuel can see. Actually, I have to turn it off because my list is on this phone. So here's me, everybody. Take the tired. It's a tired me, so be prepared. Hi. No lipstick me. Good night, Lincoln. Thanks for joining, and have a great rest of the night, everybody. Good night, Pierre. Good night, Michael. Good night, Deflection. Good night, Joy, if you're still here. And everybody else replaying. Thanks, Michael. Have fun tonight, everybody, and have a great day tomorrow. I'll leave the picture on one of Max Powers' thingies here. This is his tile art, the Tile Man, Mosaic Man. You can look him up on the internet. So have fun. Thanks for joining. Hi, Deborah. Have a great day, and everyone else too. Ciao, au revoir. Merci.